Minimalism is a mindset, tool, and lifestyle that helps people identify what they value so they can remove the rest, allowing them to bring in more of what they truly love. Minimalists are often associated with a life of few belongings, but you can't simply throw away all of your belongings and call yourself a minimalist. It's the reasoning behind it. If you practice minimalism and begin the process of decluttering, you may realize how many useless things you own, like the 20 t-shirts you don't wear or the mini fridge you've kept since college. You say, "These items don't add any value to my life," and decide to remove them. A minimalist doesn't own too few things, they own the appropriate amount of things. They keep the essentials. More things in your life means more time, energy, and space needed for it. Eventually, the things you own start owning you. Damn, that's an awesome quote. Minimalism doesn't simply stop with your physical possessions. It applies to your digital world, relationships, schedule, and really every facet of your life. This is because with every decision, there's an opportunity cost, or the potential gain you could have earned by going an alternative route. By practicing minimalism, you can align your daily decisions with your values. If you value the peace of mind that comes with a clean inbox, declutter your email. If you value your relationships with your parents, make an effort to elevate that. On the other hand, if there's no value from a certain relationship, make the decision to end it and move on. By removing the things that you don't value or the things that don't provide value to you, you free up your energy and time to the things you actually care for. Where frugality, on the other hand, is when you are sparing or prudent in your spending. So here's a real life example of what a minimalist and a frugal person would choose at a restaurant. Both people walk into a restaurant, sit down at a table, and start looking at the food menu. Now, a frugal person might start reading the menu and being, alright, what is the cheapest thing I can buy? Where a minimalist will be like, alright, so I see all the food options, disregarding the price for a second, let's see what I'd actually be interested in. Now, if that minimalist is someone who loves trying out new foods and money isn't really an issue, then they're gonna just order what they want. Now, most people, money does play an impact, but they're not gonna instantly jump to the cheapest item on the menu, or as a frugal person, they're more likely to do so. With frugality, the overwhelming factor in decision making is money. How can you save money here and there? Do you need to clip coupons, cook every single meal at home, skip out on that vacation you've always been wanting to go on? This is a fantastic way to save money, pay down debt, and reach your financial goals, but it comes at a cost. Whereas with minimalism, you can decide to cook every single meal at home for 3 months so that you can afford to go on that vacation you've always wanted. Now, a frugal person can also be known as someone who is cheap or economical. And you might have to be frugal out of necessity because you're trying to save money or you're trying to make ends meet. Whereas a minimalist is someone who has correctly identified what they care about, and they can spend a lot of money in that section they care about, but cut away on everything they don't. So for instance, if they love buying food, they spend a lot of money on food, whereas they can save a ton of money on their rent or transportation. You take some so you can push it towards things you actually love. Now, there's no right or better way to live between minimalism and frugality. There's simply two ways that people have intentionally chosen to live their life. If saving a lot of money is something you value over everything else, then it makes sense to be really frugal. But if you're someone who has financial leeway and you can afford to spend money on things you love, then minimalism could be a great choice for you. I hope I clarified the difference between minimalism and frugality. I'll see you all later. Peace.